Hey guys, today we are going to be doing a fall makeup look. I am so excited for fall. I am definitely a cool weather gal. And when fall rolls around, I really like to kind of change up my makeup look a little bit. I just feel like in the summertime, I do a lot of like really glowy, bronzy, very minimal makeup. And come fall, winter, I get really excited to be able to, well, not be able to, but it's just like a mood that I get into where I wear a little bit more makeup. I wear colors that are a little bit more dramatic. And I like to do smokier eyes, where in the summertime, I like to keep things like much more simple and minimal. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be doing like the first day of fall, welcoming fall in kind of makeup look. I wanna do like a very subtle, daytime kind of smoky eye. I want to do like a rich lip color. And this video is sponsored by Bobbi Brown. So we're going to be using all of my favorite Bobbi Brown products to achieve this look. So I'm really, really excited. Let's go ahead and start with primer. I'm going to start with the Vitamin-Enriched Face Base. This is one of my favorite primers. It is so, so lovely. The texture is lovely. The slight citrus fragrance is really, really lovely. It's so refreshing, and it's such a great first step to my makeup routine. It just, I don't know, just brightens everything up. And as a primer, it is just a wonderful first step. It absorbs quickly, it goes on really, really smoothly. It just creates the perfect canvas for makeup. So that is the Vitamin-Enriched Face Base. There is also the Vitamin-Enriched Eye Base, and this is, I would say, a little bit, just a little bit richer than the face base. So it's really, really great for that delicate eye skin, the thinner skin that's around your eyes. And for me, I have plenty of fine lines. I'm definitely aging down there, and it really does such a lovely job moisturizing, plumping everything up, and again, just creates a really lovely canvas for makeup. And depending on how I'm looking and feeling that day, will depend on whether or not I go in with a corrector. So the Bobbi Brown corrector, I have this in the shade Bisque, is lovely. Despite the fact that it is really, really high coverage, it has a little bit of like a thicker than your typical concealer. It has a thicker kind of consistency. It just goes on invisibly. So I think I could use some a little bit. I see like a little bit of deepness, darkness there. So I'm going to just take my finger and I'm just going to tap it just right in that area where I feel like it looks a little shadowy. It's making me look a little tired. And just onto the corners here. And it just melts right into the skin. I'm also going to add it to the lids too. I do have a little bit of kind of sallow discoloration there, so I like this slightly peachy tinge to my correctors. It really does a nice job kind of brightening and evening out skin tone. So there, this is the eye with a corrector, this is the eye without. I don't know with my lighting if you'll be able to see much, but in real life I definitely feel like this eye just looks a little bit more awake. All right, and next for foundation, we're gonna use one of my favorite Bobbi Brown foundations. I have talked a lot about this on my channel. This is the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation with SPF 15, and I have it in the shade number 2 Sand. This is well, it's touted as a full coverage, oil-free, shine control type of foundation, but I don't find that it's, I don't know, one of those like really matte full coverage types of foundations. I find the coverage to be very, very customizable, and I have very dry, sensitive skin, and it is very comfortable on my skin. I don't find that it dries my skin out at all. And I like to use the Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush and pick up some on the back of my hand. And I'm a lighter coverage foundation kind of gal, so I like to go in with not too much. So I'm just gonna apply this to this half of my face, just so you guys can get a sense of the coverage. And as you can tell, I'm putting on just the lightest layer of it. There, so there is a light layer of the foundation. This is without. You can see how much more even my skin tone looks. I also feel like the shine has been taken down a little bit, but it's not like it looks dry or anything. So that's the finish that I'm talking about. You know, it takes the shine down, but it's not like it looks dry or anything. It's very, very skin-like. So come the fall, winter, I don't mind a little bit more coverage to my foundation, unlike in the warmer months. So I think I will put a little bit more on this side just to really kind of perfect my complexion here. And it'll also give you guys a nice idea how you can build up the coverage to this foundation. All right, so again, this side now has like 2 light layers of the foundation and this side has none. I'm sure now you can really see how like smooth my skin looks. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish applying this to the rest of my face. Okay, foundation is applied. Let's go ahead and apply just a little bit of powder. I've got the Sheer Finish Pressed Powder in the shade number 5, Soft Sand, and I'm just going to lightly dust this over the foundation. This foundation, you know, it sets most of the way, but I feel like it could use a little bit of help, so I'm just going to kind of just tap a little bit of this powder on and make sure my makeup feels set, you know, it doesn't feel too tacky or sticky. Okay, all good. Now for bronzer. So let's see. Bobbi Brown has one of my favorite matte bronzers, which is in the shade Stone Street. But I really wanted to try something different today, and I think I'm gonna go for the shade Natural, which is it's like Stone Street. I think it's just a little bit lighter. My other option is Golden Light, and you can see that this Golden Light is warmer than Natural. And, you know, this is probably something I'd opt for in the spring, summertime, but come fall, winter, I really like my bronzers to kind of be a little bit more neutral, even on the cooler side, and really use them as contour as well. So that's what I'm gonna do with Natural. And this is a matte bronzer. And just add a little bit across the bridge of my nose here, that like under the sunglasses tan line look. And as for blush, I actually like this bronzer kind of all by itself. But I do have the blush in Coral Sugar number 45. And I think I'll just add a teensy bit just to the apples of my cheeks here, just to make me look a little bit healthier. And then for highlight, I am going to use Moon Glow. I was going to go straight for Pink Glow, which is one of my favorite highlights, and it is this one right here. But Moon Glow is like a warmer version of that. And I think it'll go really nicely with the like subtle smoky eye that I want to do and the lip color that I've chosen. So I'm going to go in with Moon Glow. And again, since this is like a fall look, I don't really go that crazy with highlight. I love highlight. I use it all year round. I really enjoy it. But in the spring, summertime, I feel like I could highlight my entire face, my entire body. It's great. It's like the right vibe. But come fall, come winter, I definitely like to, I don't know, I'm not really into like matte makeup looks, but yeah, I like to kind of just reel it in when it comes to highlight. So I'm just going to apply this just to like the high points of my cheeks, just lightly. When a highlight is this beautiful though, I just want to keep going in with it. But I'm gonna refrain, and I'm going to very, very lightly dust just a little bit here and down the bridge of my nose. Isn't that pretty? Just a nice, subtle little highlight. Okay, and now we've got something brand new from Bobbi Brown. This is the Micro Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade Neutral Brown number 13. And I'm really excited to try this. So this is actually the first time I'm gonna be trying this brow pencil. Here's what the packaging looks like. And we've got a spoolie at one end. And ooh, this is a really fine tipped pencil. Oh, this is great for creating hair strokes. All right, let me go in and start coloring some in here. Ooh, nice. This color is perfect too. It is a perfect neutral brown. Hope you guys can see that. All right, brows are filled in. Oh, they look nice. Yeah, that color is spot on. And that was so easy to use. And you can probably tell from this really faint swatch that the pigmentation is like perfect for a brow pencil. It's kind of mistake proof. Oh, awesome. Okay, moving on to eyes. I am so excited. So we're gonna be using the Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks from Bobbi Brown. This is such a favorite of mine. And they've just recently come out with 5 new shades. They're all matte shades and they're all like this beautiful range of nudes and they're just gorgeous. So I definitely want to incorporate some of those. But I do love some from the original line, which has been around forever, that have a little bit of shimmer as well. So I want to keep it easy. I want to keep it simple. So I definitely want to use Bone and Cinnamon. These are 2 of the matte shades. And then I do want to throw in just a little bit of shimmer because I can't help myself. So I just grabbed Golden Bronze, which I think will work really nicely. So I'm going to start with Bone. And these are, if you've never experienced these Longwear Cream Shadow Sticks, they're so easy to use. They go on like a dream and then they set down for like an 8-hour Longwear, like just amazing. So I definitely recommend, because of that, to work like one eye and one color at a time. So I'm going to start with Bone and I'm just going to swipe on, and then I'm just going to take my finger to blend out. You can see how quickly and easily you can do that. So I'm just going to add a little bit more. I'm just trying to brighten up my lid here. And you can definitely use a brush with these as well. I'm actually going to use a brush with the deeper colors, just so you guys can see. But I'm going to go ahead and apply this to the other eye now. And the versatility of these shadow sticks is so great. Obviously, you can just wear them alone as a plain old eyeshadow, or you can lay it down first and use it as an eyeshadow base for like powder shadows, because they do set down, but there's like a teeny tiny amount of like tack to them, which is really great for gripping shadows. Now I'm just taking a flat shader brush and I'm going to swipe it across Cinnamon. This is another one of the new matte shades. And I'm just going in with the tips of the brush right now and just kind of running it across back and forth. And then I'm just adding some to the outer corner here. But I'm going to be layering that golden bronze on top. So I'm just kind of putting just a light layer of the cinnamon down. All right, cinnamon is down. Now I'm going to go in with golden bronze. This one has a little bit of shimmer to it. And so I'm going to take a fluffier brush and just add a little bit more smokiness. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just picking up some of the product with the brush and just lightly adding that in. Again, because this product sets down, I like to work quickly with like light layers. And now I'm just going to go directly in with the pencil and line my lower lash line. And I'm using the golden bronze. And then just gently kind of blend that out, not too much. And I think what I'd like to do is grab a very deep matte color and actually add it to the waterline of my top lid. So I'm going to grab Bark, which is deeper than Cinnamon. And I'm just going to add that to the waterline. All right, and now for mascara, I have the Smokey Eye Mascara. I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes. This mascara is great. It's got a natural style bristle wand, and I am kind of a light mascara wearer. I like my lashes to look just really kind of feathery, and that's what this mascara does with one coat. If you add more coats on, your lashes will look even more separated, but you still get that smoky eye kind of feathery look towards the base of your lashes. Really pretty effect. It does such a good job lengthening my lashes too. All right, now to bring the look all together, I'm going to use one of the new Bobbi Brown Luxe Defining lipsticks. These are the lipsticks that come in this beautiful gold packaging. And so they're crayons basically, and they have this wonderful, wonderful point to them. So it makes it really easy to define your lip line. And then the base of the lipstick is one of those sharpeners if you need to sharpen that back up. So for today, I'm using the shade Rococoa, and it's such a beautiful, like burnt red color. Also, these roll up and down, just FYI. So this lipstick has more of a matte finish, but it is really, really comfortable on the lips. Very, very comfortable. It's a lipstick that definitely looks more matte than it feels, which is fine by me. I'm not the biggest fan of like that drying lip feel. I don't know anyone actually who's a fan of that like drying matte liquid lipstick kind of feel, but this gives you like a matte look, which is so great again for fall, winter. I feel like more of a matte vibe is in place, and yeah, this color I think is just perfect. It's so autumnal. All right, so here's my completed look. I feel like this is just perfect to welcome in fall, to welcome in the cooler months. I'm loving this sort of light smoky eye, but really beautiful autumnal lip. I'm just digging it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and a big thank you to Bobbi Brown for sponsoring this video. If you guys are interested, I am going live on the Bobbi Brown channel where I'm going to be talking a little bit more about this look and maybe a variation on some fall looks that I like. Definitely tune in next Thursday, September 23rd at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and I'll see you guys there hopefully. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.